Yesterday, Mr. Mufara came on a couple of lives. One was with 360 Marty and Andy Red and Chris, and the other one was Rob and Lynn's live that they do in the evening. And he had a lot of stuff to share with us. Very, very powerful. I was on the Rob and Lynn show with Ash. Went about 5 hours. It was worth every minute of it because Ash was really on fire, shared just a ton of things that were extremely powerful for us, those individuals participating with OnPassive. And I wanted to come on and just do maybe just a quick review of some of the things that really hit me and hit me hard. As most of you know, if you've followed my videos, I love concepts. And Mr. Mufara and OnPassive, they also love concepts. And Ash yesterday on Rob and Lynn shared a concept with me, and it's a concept that I kind of understood intuitively, but I had never been able to articulate it. And of course, Mr. Mufara came on and did a far better job than I could have done. But it's extremely powerful, and once you understand this concept, you're not only going to have a full appreciation of OnPassive, but it's also going to bring you purpose. And I'd like to get into that concept. And I'm going to use Marty DeGarmo, Dan Street, and myself. Marty, Dan, and I, we work together. We've worked together for a very long period of time. And I want to use us to kind of relay that concept that Ash shared with us yesterday. Today, between Marty, Dan, and I, you cannot compete against us, okay? Now, I know there's a lot of things going through your mind, maybe reasons why you can or you can't, but you're wrong. You cannot compete with us because we want you to win. Just those two little sentences, and I was reading this morning, and I read these two sentences, I can't remember where, but it was, you cannot compete with me because I want you to win. It is the essence of OnPassive. And when you think about Marty, Dan, and I, you cannot compete against us. The reason you can't compete against us is because we want you to win. And I was never really able to articulate that until I listened to Ash yesterday. And then I got up early this morning and I was reading, and those two little sentences just came in front of me. You can't compete with me because I want you to win. It is OnPassive. You cannot compete against OnPassive because OnPassive wants you to win. Marty, Dan, and I, we want you to win. And many other individuals in OnPassive that are participating, they want you to win. And as you come into OnPassive and you reach a certain level, we're going to come in behind you and we're going to take you to the next level. So as you look at the people that you're doing business with in OnPassive, it is not competition. You can't compete against us because we want you to win. And it really is irrelevant to me whether you're getting the accolades or you're making more money as the money starts to flow. It just doesn't matter. We want you to win. And I'll give you a little example. I use a sports analogy of how this works within OnPassive. And again, this will bring you purpose. You are no longer just a number. You're part of the team. Nobody wants to be a number. Everybody wants to have purpose. They want a reason to get up and do the things that they do. This little analogy will give you an understanding of how important you are. And again, it's a sports analogy. If you look at any team sport throughout the world, whether it's World Cup soccer, whether it's American football, whether it's baseball, whether it's basketball, whatever the team sport is, you will have those individuals on the team that are the scorers. And most of the scorers, they get the accolades, they get the attention. People really focus in on them. But when you look at a championship team, and that's what OnPassive is, a championship team, as you come in and you get the ring for the championship or the trophy or whatever they're presenting the team for that championship, doesn't matter who you are. Those individuals that were scorers, they couldn't have done anything without the team. It is a team effort. And most individuals that are on team sports, whether they're scorers or whether they help people score, they understand they have an intrinsic value. You have an intrinsic value. And when you understand that, you start to understand the phrase, you can't compete against me because I want you to win. I've competed on different sports teams in my life, and it was always a team effort, and there was no animosity toward anybody. We wanted everybody to do well. This is OnPassive. OnPassive wants you to win. And when you think about Ash Mufareh, all you have to do is listen to him. He wants to give as much back to us as he possibly can, and he will. Now, once you get this concept, number one, you're going to have a purpose in life. You're going to understand you're where you want to be. You're in a place that you make a difference, and everybody wants to make a difference. We want that responsibility. We want to be able to make a difference, and you do, and you will. But how is OnPassive? How are we going to win with OnPassive? All of us moving together as a team, as an army, in a single direction. How are we going to win? Just very, very quickly, and Ash talked a little bit about the product side of OnPassive yesterday on the 2 webinars. And I'm not going to go over everything. They were long webinars, but they were also pretty technical. And it's not important that I go into the actual products today, except to say that the products that OnPassive have made, they are superior. They are above market value at a lower price point. And then I want you to remember this word because it is so integral into the success that OnPassive is going to have throughout the world. Everything that OnPassive does is integrated. They're connected. They work together. It's like the team of OnPassive. We work together. You cannot lose. Because of that, as businesses come in, as people come in personally, as governments come in, and all the different platforms that are going to be out there that OnPassive is going to service, they're going to understand, and I think they already do understand, that it is so valuable to have a system that is interconnected, that is integrated, that works together. And when you can do that in any sphere of life, whether it's personal, whether it's business, whether it's government, whatever it is, it makes your life so much easier. It makes your bottom line better, and everything gets better. Everything works smoother. When you think about the products of OnPassive, and again, I'm not going to get into individual products today, it is so powerful what OnPassive is doing. It really is amazing. You know, yesterday on Rob and Lynn, the tech guys were there. Oliver was there, Bob was there, Collins was there, and they talked about the products of OnPassive. And we are so blessed to have individuals with the understanding that they have that can explain it to those individuals that don't have a tech mind, which is yours truly, Mike Ellis. It was really amazing to listen to them talk, and it gave me an understanding and an appreciation of what Mr. Mufareh has done, what the tech team has done, what the corporate side of OnPassive has done, and what they've done for us. Today, the main gist of this video is that simple little concept. You cannot compete with me because I want you to win. And when I heard that, I just said, that's it. That's what Ash said last night, taken down to a very, very simple level. And obviously Ash did a much, much better job than I'm doing right now. But you cannot compete with OnPassive because OnPassive wants you to win. They're here for you. They want you to compete. They want you to share in everything OnPassive, and they want you to win. And that's Mr. Mufareh's goal, so that you will win. If you get this little concept, you're going to understand, number one, it brings clarity to the situation. It brings purpose to your life, because now you are not just a cog. You are absolutely part of the team and have tremendous value. And that's what we want. We all want not only the responsibility to be part of the team and to perform, but we want to have value. Now, that's all I want to say on this video. Now, I'm coming out with another video that will talk about you and I, what we're doing, and how we can improve what we're doing. Marty has talked a little bit about it. I want to add a few things to it. But it'll give you a way forward. You're already going to win. Unpassive has set the table for that. You're already going to win. But it'll give you a way forward to cut those time frames, to get to those places you want to get and get there quicker. All of this is very, very easy stuff to do, but I'll talk about a couple other concepts that, again, bring clarity to the situation. You're already going to have purpose now, but how do you fulfill that purpose even more than you think you can? And I'm going to do a video in the next couple of days about that. It'll be coming out. When it does, I'll put it out there and you'll get notifications that it's out there. But today it's all about you. You cannot compete against us because we want you to win. It's all about you winning. That's how Unpassive was set up. That's how all the products were set up. That's how the corporate side of Unpassive works. And that's how those individuals participating with Unpassive, those affiliates in Unpassive, that's how we are working. Maybe it's a change in mindset for you, but that's the way it is on Passive. It's a marvelous thing. It really, really is. When you can come in and talk to people knowing they will win. So that's it for today, guys. Just a quick video, what Ash shared with us yesterday, and really what I took from it. I think it's the most important thing he has said probably for the last 2 years. It's always been there in the background, but when he articulated it, the light just went on. There it is. That is Unpassive. Y'all have a great week. We're coming very, very close to the product launch to the global market. I think it's going to happen in the next few weeks. We're in the right place at the right time. And today, if you didn't see the purpose you have in Unpassive, hopefully this will show you that, yeah, you're an integral part. You absolutely have purpose, and we're glad you're here. And yeah, you will win. That's it for today, guys. Again, I'm Mike Ellis. Have a great week, a weekend, and I'll have another video in the next couple of days. And from there, take care, and we'll absolutely see you at the top. Bye.